welcome you all to another exciting edition of your program, The Gallery. My name is Mercy Alexander, aka the Lady Jacoban, aka the First Lady herself. Once again, I'm saying Happy New Year to you all, and we give God all the glory for seeing this year 2020. And today we have a wonderful guest in the house. So sit, relax, I'll be right back.
Gboyega Salvador-Adebayo is an accountant, philanthropist, politician, and a grassroots personality. He is from the lineage of the renowned Egba warrior Ogundipe, popularly known as Alatishe of the Agoika fame. Born in 1963, he attended Yaba Methodist Primary School for his first school leaving certificate in Lagos, Nigeria, and proceeded to Methodist High School, Ilesha in the present Osun State for his secondary school education. He is an alumni of the Federal Polytechnic Ida in the present Kogi State and Rivers State University of Science and Technology in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, where he read accountancy. He was awarded Masters in Business Administration (MBA) at the Lagos State University, specializing on financial management. Gboyega Salvador-Adebayo started his accountancy career with Vigors & Co. Chartered Accountants, a firm of practicing chartered accountants. He later traversed virtually the various sectors of the economy, working and occupying executive and senior management positions in the manufacturing, construction, and financial sectors in Nigeria. Gboyega is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria and also a fellow and founding father of the Chartered Institute of Taxation, Nigeria. Gboyega is an astute politician, a grassroots personality, and a leading member of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Lagos State. He started his political career as the youth leader of the Nigeria Advanced Party (NAP), a former ward chairman in AD, a former local government party chairman, and member of the state excos of the party in AD. He is currently the secretary of the Lagos State West Senatorial District's Leaders Meeting since 2006 till date, a former member of the Transitional Committee in Oshodi Solo Local Government. He was also a member of the state cabinet in the second-term administration of the former governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola, as the first groundbreaking special advisor for Parastatals Monitoring Office (PMO), during which he was a board member of Lagos and a governing council member of Lagos State Polytechnic Ikorodu, amongst other assignments. Gboyega Salvador-Adebayo is a recipient of various awards across all sectors of the country, a lover of sports and youth emancipation, patron of numerous motherless and orphanage homes, patrons to primary and secondary schools across Lagos State, and the current chairman of Lagos State Wharf Landing Fee Authority. He is a Christian, a Jerusalem pilgrim, and is happily married with children.
Now, sir, you are an accountant and also a politician. How do you shuffle this?
I was handling the two up to around 2003 when my leader, late Kabiyesi Hamza, told me to choose between politics and my profession. At the level I am in politics, I can't marry the two. So but I had to go for politics, as you see. But then I have a practicing firm, Gboyega Adebayo, which I use. I have a managing partner now that is handling the jobs. And I'm managing myself.
So you've been managing yourself this while? Mainly on politics. That is what you basically know. So, what are the benefits of you being a grassroots politician?
You know, when I started politics, the chairman and Prince Ulay asked me this kind of question. He asked me with all my qualifications, why am I coming at the grassroots? And I told him, I started at the grassroots because I want to lead. I grew up in Mission. I went to school virtually all over Nigeria. I went to primary school in Yaba Methodist. I secondary school is in Elisha, Osun State. I was in Federal Polytechnic leader, formerly Benin now, Kogi. I went to University of Science and Tech in Port Harcourt, as University. I left there for my youth corps in Maiduguri. From Maiduguri, I came back to Lagos. So, if you look at it very well, I've traversed virtually all most of the regions. So, I was not living in the midst of these people. Right from my secondary school level, I've been in the hostel. So I said, look, I grew up in Mushi. I mixed with this, I understand it. Let me go out, understand the people you want to, feel them, know what their needs are. So, for me, grassroots is the end. I enjoy being in their midst. I enjoy solving problems, trying to know what is hurting them, and seeing if I can be the link to heal the heart.
Wow, that's a good one to hear from our guest today. Now, sir, what year exactly did you venture into politics, and what was your reason?
My venture into politics is a bit of a long story. But let's talk about the current situation. We started 1999 together. Actually, 1998 we started as in Labado, from APP to AD to whatever we have now. And so far it's been wonderful. We've been changing from one party together with the same set of people.
Yeah.
We've been editing the odd ones out.
Okay.
Politics is more about alignment, realignment, continuous realignment. And it's the dynamism in politics that's very interesting to me. What I enjoy more in it is the issue of the dynamic nature. What you discuss now in the next 30 minutes changes. So you have to have your own shock absorber. So that when they start playing a different tune from what you agreed, you'll be ready to let's give glory to God. So far, so good.
Now, sir, if you are not an accountant or a politician, what would you have been?
I wanted to be in the military. There's a lot of people I wanted to beat in Mushinia.
You wanted to be what?
To be in the military. But I took the form. I took the form. I took NDA form because when I come to beg, I was in secondary school. So they brought the form. Only 3 of us took it. I took foolishly, absolutely. I don't know, by 17, 16. I took the form. There's a portion your dad has to sign to say that they won't take NDA, they won't take the military to court if you die. So I took it to my old man. He said, if you die, I will take everybody to court. So you can't bring that. But you see, fortunately for me, I ventured into accountancy too by mistake. It wasn't as if I wanted to be an accountant. It was the first set of the government owing salaries. I went to the library as usual to go through the dailies. Then, in front of the Daily Times then, they wrote, government owing 3 months salary, they are not paying. I said, you know my background, they are poor. How can I work and salary? Then at the end of the month, I won't get my money. Something must be wrong. So I went to the librarian, foolishly too. As a spoke, I never knew the librarian is just a school secretary. He doesn't know anything. And so I went to him and said, look, who are the people owing this salary? I don't understand why somebody will work for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, they won't pay him salary. How will he come back the next month?
For 3 months.
The man that said, is this foolish accountants? That they have a lot of money, they will tell you there's no money. They keep on saying there's no money. So there are some people that will say there's no money. Yeah. Even when I finish working. Okay, let me go and see. I will join them. Okay. I don't want anybody to owe me salary. That's how I got into politics and into accountancy. And along the line too, because people keep on coming for assistance and so on. Some idiots will not be sitting down somewhere making laws to rule my life, to rule the life of my children, without me being able to contribute my quota to have a say. No. Let me go in there and see what's happening. So, it's not been easy, but thank God.
Okay, now, sir, what do you do with your leisure time? And tell us about your principle as a person.
Do I really have a little time? I mean, you can see the way my voice is. Ever since the campaign and the election period, the doctor said, go and rest. That your voice is cracking, is breaking, you need to go and rest. How do you now rest when you are living in the midst of the grassroots? You wake up at 6, you are ready by 8. You have to fight to leave at 11 p.m. to go. When you get home, your wife is waiting. Your children is waiting. You need to solve their problem. You don't sleep until around 2 a.m. By 4 a.m., Allahu Akbar, I'm up again. So, when you now start looking at it, what time do I have that is little? I hardly have any time to myself. But the grace of God has been seeing me through. Now, your other part of the question.
The principle.
Fear of God. Should always be at the back of your mind. Have the fear of God in everything you do. So far you have the fear of God, you have little problem. There are challenges, there are periods when you have to be brutal. But even then, at the back of your mind, always know that you have a superior being who is monitoring you, who decides on your fate. So the power you have over others, you must find a way to manage it within the scope of the master of the universe.
That's a good principle. No, sir. I'm sure you're a very busy man, and no matter how busy you are, there are some things you do that makes you relax, even if you just want to relax for 1 hour. Is it music? You do sports? What is that you do for just even 10 minutes that makes you relax?
Don't let us go into that.
No, just say it. Is it music or you play, sports? Some people have what they do.
You play what?
Seriously, my viewers out there, some people have what they do to relax themselves.
Yes,
you
ignore
understand?
that question, please.
No, I'm not going to ignore that question. I actually need you to answer me.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Let's give praise to God. For me to relax, I run away. Yes. My wife's no. There's a lot of politicians who do. If I need to relax, I just disappear. Take a room somewhere. Take like 1 or 2 hours rest. Resurface again.
That's the way you relax.
Don't ask me.
No, but you don't like music. Some of people from the southwest.
If I listen to music, how will I be able to sleep? All I need now is to sleep and recoup my energy.
Now, what song do you enjoy listening to if you want to listen to any song of his choice?
If I get a song.
Sorry?
No, there's nothing to sorry about.
What did you say? Hey, tell me, what song do you like if you want to listen to any song?
Just a voice like yours.
Oh, really? Seriously? Did you just hear that?
A queen voice.
My queen, but there are some girls who don't sing, they're not musicians.
And I don't invite them.
Okay, so what song do you like? Maybe Christian song, maybe King Sunny Ade, what's his name again? K1 or Ultimate. Which of the song? You must have one. Or is it Chino Peter? That's that.
No.
You don't listen.
Virtually, I listen to all songs.
Okay.
I'm a Christian. My father is a trained reverend.
Okay.
My mom is a Muslim until death. Devout Muslim. In my house, we are Libra. I have a senior sister who's a professor. She's is married to a professor. I have a senior brother that has 2 masters. So, in terms of music or whatever, it's liberal in my house.
Okay, which one can you sing for us? Because I really want to sing one.
I don't sing. In fact, I don't dance. Because I believe it's when you are happy, you start singing or dancing. But I do listen to songs.
Okay, what kind of song do you listen to?
I've told you. Generally, I listen to virtually good music.
Okay.
If you are talking of pop, you can talk about juju. At times, I listen to Fuji.
Okay.
So I don't have a special choice.
One.
You know there's something they call shakara. Okay. There's shakara. There's what they call awurebe. There's agidigbo. There's a lot of music, local ones, okay. And I do enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy them, but you don't really have anyone like can actually sing.
No, I don't sing unless you want to give me money.
Now, sir, you know, because we're happy to have you on the program once again, sir. Now, we want you to use this opportunity to advise our youth out there, because right now you can see what is happening. Few weeks ago, there is this trending news all over the internet. A young guy using his girlfriend, even she's pregnant, for ritual, all because he wants to enrich himself. He wants to be rich. You understand? I think maybe some of them, they misunderstood things when they see people like you in power. They don't know that you've gone through so many processing, a lot of hard work. So please, I want you to advise our youth out there, even some of our elderly ones out there as well.
Before I start talking, I will tell you one thing. In Pidgin, they said, "He don't think."
Here and now, he don't think.
He don't think. It's not really easy, but sooner or later, the ground will break. What's the problem about? I don't understand the problem, but I think too that the government has some fault in what you're saying. History was removed from the curriculum. Why? If these youths don't learn about the history of their people, their folk, yes, how would they know who they are? Now, at a point when they removed religious knowledge, they don't have the fear of God. It's the kind of thing we are seeing, we'll see.
Okay.
That's the experience we are having. So the government has a lot to do. When I was in school, there was what we call civics. Edu government. Why do they have to remove civics from the curriculum? Who are the people behind issues of the curriculum that they are using to train our children? We have issues that we have to critically look at. Stop blaming these kids. Let's go back and look at what went wrong with the system. The whole educational system is wrong and is affecting us. Whatever you see, this get rich quick problem is endemic. It's not isolated at all. And if you've been following the news too, you would have noticed teenagers killing somebody in Edo. They stole his money.
Even in Delta?
Even in Lagos. It's been all over the place. So you can't say it's either Hausa or Yoruba or Igbo. So critically, the government needs to look inwards, find a way. Then we still have MAMSA. What are they doing? I'm sure they are still collecting their salaries in the office. Which work are they doing? Who are they mobilizing? These kids don't know anything. They just know that they see people driving Range Rover. And they want to, they feel they should. Drive range, stop talking about Benza. Focus. let's just plead with God to soften their hearts and the government to see what they can do in terms of getting counselors. The boy you just mentioned is a graduate of LASU.
Yes.
So maybe at this point we need to bring in counselors while they review the curricula and see how we adjust.
Okay. So I'm sure my viewers out there, you heard from him. He just said that the government have a lot to do, and which I also agree with him, because if you are not taught some basic thing that happened so many years ago, there is no way. But I still believe that whether you are knowledgeable about what happened in history, as a person you should know what is good and what is wrong. Patience, they say, is the key. Patience is the key, and hard work, they say, it pays. Yes, sometimes it might look as if, oh, my hard work is not hidden fruit, but just be patient, it's true. Once again, I still remain your host, Mercy Alexander, and I want to call it a day because time is not on our side. Be part of our program. Follow us on all our social media handles. Call us on the number on your screen. I still remain your host, Mercy Alexander. Once again, happy 2020. Bye and have a wonderful weekend.